How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review on the channel. What a day, what a day. Newcastle United have the takeover to make them the richest club in world football. That doesn't even sound right. And seeing that, I thought, you know what, today, let's do David Ginola. We bought him on stream today. By the way, we're streaming on Twitch now, twitch.tv/Marshall89HD. Today's stream, absolute madness. So I appreciate each and every single one of you that did come out of the stream. Loved it, genuinely loved it. And to celebrate, we bought David Ginola. We reviewed him for you guys and used him on stream. And I've got to say, you're in for some kind of saucy action today, some sexy football from myself and Mr. David Ginola. By the way, lads, if you do enjoy this review, you know what to do. You drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here or anything like that. You want to see more content, you want to demand more content from myself, make sure to comment it. And yeah. If you do enjoy this content and you enjoy David Ginola's review, of course he is a bit pricey, goes extinct every now and then. Like the video. That would be very, very nice of you. You know what I'm saying? And then drop a comment, lads. Who do you want to see reviewed next on the channel? Fully aware, 2 Player of the Month came out today. We've seen the Eredivisie Player of the Month. I don't know his name. Not gonna. I have completed it, I just don't know his name. He's got free stuff. If you don't want to see that, let me know in the comments. I'll see if I can get around to it. Maybe for tomorrow morning, maybe tomorrow afternoon if we do review more on stream. And Koulibaly. The interesting thing about Koulibaly is he'll be an absolute beast, but I'm pretty certain from his upgrade that he's got, it's only like +1s. I'm pretty certain anyways. That's when I first seen the card, I glanced and stuff like that. Maybe +2s in certain categories. We might look to review them, but if the demand is there, you guys want to see it, I will do it, you know what I'm saying? So David Ginola, 6'1" in terms of height, which gives kind of a different perspective to a skiller on this game, because you've seen throughout the years, we don't normally get 5-star players that are strong, being one, like David Ginola's strength, and that's bonkers, man. 85 strength, 82 aggression, and 2, being tall as well. So he's tall, he's strong, he's got 5-star, he's got 91 agility, 92 ball control, a 92 dribble, and 92 composure. And in my head, I'm thinking, how does this even work? Is it even plausible or possible that this kind of card would actually work in game? Well, you're going to find out for yourselves today, aren't you? He's got 91 acceleration, 89 sprint speed. You love to see that. Shooting-wise, just wait till you see some of his goals, man. They're beyond explainable. They're unexplainable, basically. He's got 87 finishing, 89 shot power, 90 long shots with 91 volleys, sensational passing, dribbling, etc., etc., with 90 jumping. 6'1" with 90 jumping, mate. He's got a flair trait, as you do see, and you probably could imagine that with a 5-star skiller, with dribbling like he does have, ball control, etc., you'd tend to have flair when you've got those kind of things and you're a skiller. So seeing Ginola with flair, it has to be. It generally has to be. And look at that, boys. Newcastle United. He was so good for Newcastle, man. So good for Newcastle. This is a PSG card, though, as you guys can see. Stade Brestois before Paris Saint-Germain. PSG. 158 games he played for PSG, meaning that was his longest spell in his career. But he actually spent the longest time in his career, actually, 6 years. Oh, +4. 6 + 4. It's 10. And then we've got 2 + 1. Oh, he actually spent more time in France. I was going to make a terrible point. But guys, Newcastle legend. Let's get into the review. So here we go then, lads. Into the gameplay. Now, as you would have heard before, my maths isn't always the strongest. I've got to add them up and see what that is. Even though I've got a B in GCSE, which in UK is actually not even that bad. But David Ginola, when it comes to maths and adding up and stuff like this, I'm not exactly adding up his history of years spent in a nation or a league or anything like that. You've got to add up his price, boys. 1.7 million on the PlayStation. And that was with added, like, enthusiasm. And 1.5 million on the Xbox. Now, when he first came out, it was 850,000 coins. He was extinct beyond belief. Hence, why this review is only coming out now. A couple of days ago, his price cap did get increased. It was increased to 2 million coins. Yeah, I know. What are you saying? FG sold it for 1.2. Absolute fraud. But he shot up to 2 million eventually, then went extinct last night. And I was thinking, am I ever going to get to review David Ginola? Because he's all I've ever wanted on this game. Ever since Heroes got announced, he was the hero I wanted to review. He was on the cover of my first ever FIFA game, FIFA 97, for the team I support, Newcastle United. And he was one of those players that you watched when you were a kid that just sparked the imagination. You know what I'm saying? It kind of, wow, this is what you can do with a football at your feet. He was those kind of players, you know what I'm saying? So, to have him on this game, for the first time since like a FIFA 97, I wanted to use him. I really wanted to use him. And with him being 2 million and extinct, I thought he was going to be unobtainable. Today, he actually popped back up on the market. Right now, he's going for 1.7 and 1.5. I don't know the reason he's popped back on the market, but boy, oh boy, is this card fun, man. You're going to see some outrageous goals in today's review. And, like, what is that? I don't even think that was a finesse, boys. That was just a sheer power shot. In the stream, my reaction was no reaction. I was shocked that even sailed into the net. Sometimes when you have, like, certain players, they can do the extraordinary. Hey, some bronze players can probably do it on this game. But when you have someone like a David Ginola doing that easily, it's something special. And the thing is about David Ginola, he could easily play left wing. He could play on the wing. It doesn't matter. He's a left midfielder. Naturally, he is a left mid, as you do get him in packs, or even buy him off the market. This is a fantastic goal as well by, I think that was Edison with a tap in the final touch. Brilliant finish from him. Definitely there for like the golden shoe or whatever it is at the end of the season. But yeah, it's just, this player can play in so many different positions. It's nuts. And if you're wondering if his agility, balance, even dribbling, or even ball control is affected by his height, you've just seen it there. You see that speed? I kind of slalom through challenges from side to side to side and just kept the defender guessing. That was very, very easy to do. And that is David Ginola at his core. He's very quick, he's very responsive, he's a great dribbler, and overall he's a speed dribbler with 5-star, man. I've never had a player on this game, FIFA 22, yet that's been this impactful in games. You give him the ball on the edge of the area, you just shoot back of the net. You give him the ball like 30 yards out, you shoot, it's going to go close. It's not going to balloon over the bar. It's not going to hit the corner flag. It's not going to injure someone in row Z. It's going to make its kind of mark in the game. It's going to test the keeper's hands. It's going to hit the crossbar. It's going to cause kind of alarm for your opponents. And when David Ginola doing this at ease, it's different. It is almost cheating. I want to say, okay, honestly, using this card, felt like I was cheating at times, but that could be using this card right now in the current period of the game where people are just building up teams and stuff like that. It doesn't seem fair right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it doesn't seem fair. When you've seen all these clips in the background, he was bossing it every single time he got the ball, and I did mention this on stream as well. He's one of the few cams on this game that can dictate play from that position. Now, normally with dictating play for a midfielder, you look at CDMs and centre mids. Normally it doesn't come from the cam. They're almost like there for the final pass. There for, I don't know, the final tap in. There for an extra dribble to set up the assister. But David Ginola, he could play make from that position. And again, that's something I've never experienced in any FIFA before. David Ginola is very good at that. Since he's pros, you've been seeing that throughout the review anyways. 5-star combo, you'll love to see it. It's very rare on this game. You've got Neymar's, of course. You've got other players that do have the 5-star combo. But the thing with Ginola, he's got the 5-star strength, aggression, and the height, which shouldn't naturally work. David Ginola definitely does. He's got the movements, high, medium work rates. He's got that on lockdown. He's got a lockdown, mate. He can actually do what he wants. Gets another chance here, scores in the last gasp of the game, sent the penalties, and actually won that on penalties as well in the FUT Champs playoff. His agility is utterly sensational, 91, and he does feel fluid, which, again, I didn't think was possible with his heights and balance based off previous years in FIFA. I shouldn't always base my opinions on previous years, but going into new FIFAs, that's kind of all I can imagine, you know what I'm saying? But this year, it's almost like these different kind of players, and I'm not saying like this card's a terrible card, but he's good. Different types of players work. And with him being tall, skillful, and very agile, very quick, amazing. Genuinely amazing. And I'm glad he was good, man. But I didn't go in this review thinking, you know what, he's going to be brilliant, he's going to be sensational, he's going to break the game. I went in with an open mind. I tested him out. And even by the end of the games, I played 7 games, he scored 15 goals. Even by that 7th game, I knew fine well I hadn't even learned how to use the card properly yet. So if I unlocked how to use him properly, he'd be unstoppable, genuinely unstoppable. The thing is, like, first thing you've got to do with Ginola, harness his power. Now that could be his shot power, stuff like that. So you get the shots right? You get the right amount of power on, you get used to it. You get like, what's that muscle reflex thing? You guys know what I'm on about, where you know exactly what to do. Muscle memory. You get the muscle memory in the shot, so you exactly know how much to either finesse, power, even chip at times. I was getting used to that. I did get used to it, but I could have got used to it even more. And you need to get used to his touch. if it gets too far away from him, if it stays close. You need to get used to his sprints, how the distance it goes away from his body, and even like his first touches and stuff like that. Overall, I could have got used to this card way more and got way better results. But 7 games, 15 goals. What a start. What a player. I'm going to get into some snap ratings for you right now because this card is easily the best player I've used in this game so far. Overall rating for myself will be a 9.4. I think you could get even better. That's kind of where I'll peel it back a little bit. As you guys know this year, 5 is the benchmark. 5 is average. 9 is beyond brilliance. And 10 is literally like untouchable, you know what I'm saying? This card is beyond brilliant. He's 9.4. He nearly got 9.5, 9.6. But I don't want to get carried away as yet. Because as I heard during, like, when they were doing all these kind of pitch notes before the game started, even some, like, what's FIFA Fridays on the EA Sports Twitch channel. Basically, they said these cards will have other versions potentially this year for different promos. Does that mean we'll get a Cam 5-star David Ginola? That's like 93 rated. Dude! In a Newcastle kit as well. Premier. Oh my god, imagine, mate. But he could get even better. I hope he does get even better. But this card is already better. Doesn't make sense. Value points for me will be a 7.0. I think 1.7 is a bit of a stretch. Yeah, 1.5 as well. The thing is, even if you do pay that, you'll still enjoy the card, man. You'll feel like you haven't spent that. The thing is, that 1.7 million, that is gold dust right now because you can invest in a lot of players. You can build like 58 teams for that price, not just one player. So again, it's where you want to put your coins. If you want a David Ginola, you go get a David Ginola. Who am I to tell you, hey, don't get this player? That's not what these reviews are. These are almost like my opinions, you know what I'm saying? I would never tell you what to do. No, I would never tell you what to do. My reviews have always been, yeah, I recommend this player, but should you go get him? I'm not going to tell you you have to. I'm not going to tell you you must do. I'm going to give you my opinion, and then you can take it from there, what you would want to do. And that's how I think reviews should work. I shouldn't like say, oh, I don't like this guy, that is the opinion, that's the only opinion, and I'll not accept any other opinions. That's not how reviews should work. It's like a two-way street. I like hearing your points of view on these players. So again, if you've got any points of view on Ginola, leave them in the comments. I love a two-way conversation. And as far as enjoyment goes, this is the king of enjoyment so far. David Ginola, 9.8 for myself. I mean, I had a blast. I didn't even want to sell them in the end, boys. But because this is like an account for reviews, it's like a review account. I need to sell them to do more reviews for you guys. So yeah, I wanted Ginola to keep this year because I'm a Newcastle fan. But if he's over 1 million, I'm going to have to sell him every single time to do more reviews for you guys. But, hey, that's what it is. So 9.4, 7.0, 9.8. And by the way, you've been looking at the similar players. You see a blank card. There's no similar player to this Ginola. There's no one that's this silky in the skills, this quick in the skills, this accurate with the strikes, this amazing passer of the ball, this strong player, this 6'1" giant of a man. Well, I wouldn't say giant, but for a skiller, gigantic. And 5-star combo with high to medium work rates. Nobody gets close to David Ginola's type of player. And that's why the similar players, zilch, nada, nothing, whatever you want to say, whatever language it is, zero. Guys, thank you very much for watching today. Remember, if you do want to tune in tomorrow, you might see me cry live on stream, twitch.tv/MarshallLight89HD. I'm going to be playing FUT Champs on the RTG. I might generally cry, man. I'm not looking forward to it, boys. The stress of the playoffs nearly finished me off. And I think this might have finished me off. But guys, hope you had a great day today. Newcastle taking over, fantastic. It's a weird feeling. I've actually got hope in my club for the first time in about 14 years. 14 years! Happy days, sir, boys. Happy days. You only smile, go through things. Hey, it's give us something to look forward to in the future. Newcastle United's. Oh, I don't know what I was going to say. Hey, hope you had a great day today. Regardless of what's going on in life, I hope you've made the best of it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you do, drop a like. And, hey, suggest what you think of Ginola in the comments and who you want to see reviewed next on the channel. Remember, there are 2 Player of the Month out. You want to see any of that, make sure to drop in the comments. But tonight, my head's been all over the place with certain things in life. And even the Newcastle United takeover, And I thought, you know what, we reviewed Ginola on stream today. Let's get it out to you guys. By the way, I've been babbling on for ages right now. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And I will catch you all tomorrow.